to record to Instagram, pretty much to tell the world that I'm recording. Hey world, I'm here recording right now, episode number 28. Why you need a coach? Why you need a coach? If it makes sense. Tune in. CMR Podcast on YouTube. CMR Podcast Network. Because our network is our net worth. Audio's good?
Yeah.
Video's good? Okay, I'm going to start. Episode 28. Why you need a coach? First of all, thank you, God. Thank you, everyone here. Thank you, everybody who's watching this episode. Today, I want to touch on a very important topic for me, a very important question, right? Because if most people would understand that a coach literally can either make you or break you. But believe it or not, a coach can make you. Because it's all perspective, how you look at life. Why did I say a coach could either make you or break you? I'm going to tell you why. Most people, under pressure, they melt like snowflakes, right? Because self-awareness is what helps people admit to themselves that they're the problem. But most people don't have self-awareness. So they need a person to come and basically call them out on their BS and literally tell them, hey, do you want to grow? Do you want to pretty much escape fear zone? Do you want to get out of comfort zone? Okay, you're getting into growth mode. To get into growth mode, you need to understand one thing. You need somebody calling out on your shit. Because if you think you're doing things right, but the results don't line up, they don't add up, man lie, woman lie, numbers don't lie, what you sow is what you reap, right? So at the end of the day, judge a tree by the fruit it bears, the fruit it gives, right? So how do we get rich? To me, from my perspective, to me, wealth is a mindset. Just like rich is a mindset. But you know what's a mindset too? Being poor, right? But most people, even when they take an opportunity, you know, poor means to me passing opportunities over repeatedly. That doesn't make you rich. That doesn't make you wealthy. Even if you're working out on purpose, right? On your purpose, right? Impact over income. That doesn't mean you're wealthy or you're rich. You still got a poverty, scarcity mindset. So my point is, why not leverage a person at least that got to where probably you could get, or got farther than most people that you fucking ever met? If it makes sense. If you want to label that person, hey, that's my coach, that's my mentor, or that's my friend, whatever you want to label that person that could literally get you out of your comfort zone, give him that label. I will label him a coach. You know why?
I don't know why.
Why? Because I understood at a very young age that when you basically surround yourself around people that are been there, done that, have already the blueprint, have already the formula, it is easier to get there. If you're going to cross the border from Mexico to the United States, get yourself un coyote, a coach, a person that's what he does for a living, or that's what he probably done multiple times for other people, right? Why risk yourself and go through the stairs when you could go straight in the elevator, right? Because the coach knows the way, goes the way, right? The coach is pretty much the leader. What's a leader? A person who leads others. One who knows the way, goes the way, shows the way. Leaders become great not because of their power, but because of their ability to empower others. Leadership is the capacity to translate vision into reality and cutting the way for the rest of the group to follow. Someone whose actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more. So, I want the world to understand something. Just like this book from Tillman Ferreira, which I gave this book recommendation yesterday, even though I didn't have the book in my hand. Shut up and listen. It sounds cruel, but people have to shut up and listen. If I'm not mistaken, he's a billionaire too. He has, you see your favorite restaurant, the most elite restaurant, all the chains of restaurant, the biggest restaurants, he owns it. So I gotta shut up and listen when a person like this talks. If you watch any of his interview, especially when he was promoting this book, right? Mm-hmm. You're gonna see he's a tough-minded leader as well. He's a very nice guy, but he has some man of character. He wouldn't get to the level he's in without character if he would have cared about his reputation. So the teachers appear only when the students are ready. Most students are not ready to get constructive criticism. Most students are not ready for the teachers, right? It's crazy how I opened the book in a random page. I'm gonna just read a quote. Never become partners with someone who has the same skill set as you. Never become partners with someone who has the same skill set as you. Pretty much in life, you become partners with people that have different skill sets. If you would have had my skill set, my business acumen skill sets, if it makes sense, and all those same skill sets that I pretty much have, we wouldn't be able to do good together.
Of course not. I learned a lot with you, but I wouldn't have learned everything that I learned if I didn't have nothing to learn.
Make sense or no?
1000%.
Well, now, to put that in perspective, what am I learning from you guys?
That's why you're the coach. You said the book say shut up and listen. I haven't talked. I'm here learning.
What am I learning from you guys?
We learn from each other. There's always room. What have you learned?
Huh?
What have you learned?
You know what I've learned from you guys? That success is not for everybody. It doesn't matter how bad I want it for you guys. You guys got to want it more than me. If it makes sense.
Of course.
Success is not for everybody, bro. Yesterday, I put up a post of something Elon Musk. Why 2% succeed and 98% fail, don't succeed. And I said, because 2% are willing to do what 98% of the people are not willing to do. Right? If your coach calls you, what you got to do?
Pick up.
Most people's pride, they don't pick up. That's why I don't call people.
I'll pick up.
But you know why? That's why I don't call people. Now you understand?
No, wait, why? Why don't you call them?
I'm the asset.
You don't like
They're the
chasing.
liability.
Why chase?
You get me? A lot of people, their pride is in the way. They think they're too good to answer. Low vibrational motherfuckers.
Ego's not your amigo.
You get me? And those people, what they don't know is that I could turn on the light, turn it off in 2 seconds.
A coach is also a person that has access to open doors that you can't open.
Yes, has connections. Succeeding in life is all about making connections, right? I'm just the bridge to your problem. I'm just the bridge. I'm not the one handling the work. You get me? I'm a visionary. Since I operate through the highest form of value creation, which is the imagination, I'm able to see your blind spot, see other people's blind spot. I've been blessed to be able to see my own blind spot. But if your coach doesn't have a coach, he's not a coach. For sports, I've tried to basically get Lou to train me. He trained me to a certain point, then disappear on me. Shout out to Lou. Lou, I love you, but he knows he disappeared on me. Then I basically got Kai, Will's brother. He was the one that trained me the most, if it makes sense.
Yeah.
Right? And the crazy thing is, I even tried to pay him, but I was such an asset to him when it comes to, motivating, inspiring him, that he didn't even want to charge me. And I knew, that money would have been handy for him. But at least he saw my value. That, what the skill set that I was bringing to his table, we could exchange skill sets, right? Because I could help him in the financial, and the mental, the mindset. He could help me on my skill sets when it comes to basketball, if it makes sense, right?
1000%.
He pretty much disappeared too. I don't know what's going on with people. Ancauri, shout out to Ancauri. I paid Ancauri. He disappeared. I would never call people out, but I paid many coaches and I got fucked. Many people. I paid a lot of people. It could be in basketball, 3 people. right? A part that I had women, I was like, I'm gonna pay women to at least hand me the ball so I could just practice the number one skill set in basketball, which is shooting. Hire 2 women, I'm gonna pay you X much per week. I wanna basically, in 1 hour, take 400 shots every day. Right? Because I know the power of leveraging other people's experience or other people's efforts, other people's, help. I don't want to be Mr. Do-It-All, Mr. Know-It-All. If there's one thing I know, nothing. I don't know it all. That's why, as a student to every single game in life, to me, everybody's my coach. Because I take everybody and learn something from everybody. It could be something positive, something that I could do, or something negative, something that I shouldn't be doing. But you best believe I'm going to use you as a teacher. So I'm going to use you as my coach. Everybody. It could be for business. It could be for sports. It could be for life. It could be for relationship. It could be for anything. But I'm going to learn something. How I approach the world. Right? Because it's all perspective. Some people say, I don't need a coach. I don't need a trainer. I don't need a mentor. I do need one.
Of course.
Right? Because I need people to call me out on my blind spot. Call me out on my nonsense, bullshit. Call me out, you get me? Because that's the thing, iron sharpens iron. And if I want to be a shark, lion, eagle, I want to be around people that have eagle eyes and can see what I don't see. I could see forward, but I can see backward. Maybe I could see a little bit from the side, but I cannot see what's going behind me. And the ego is stopping a lot of people from achieving greatness. There's a lot of people with their ego is big. You get me? And it's sad that as a coach, mentor, teacher, most of the time, 99.9% of the time, you love more the student than you love the teacher. And that's deep.
It is.
Right?
Yeah.
So the people want to help, I love them more than the people that are trying to help me.
Why do you think that is?
Huh?
Why do you think that
Because the
is?
people that are trying to help me, they're telling me the truth. So they're making me miserable in the process. They're telling me what I should be doing that I'm not doing.
They're putting you through mental pain.
They're putting me through mental pain. But the people that I'm here helping,
You're putting them through
I'm
mental
putting
pain.
them through mental pain. So it's a chain. Right? If it makes sense.
The person you're trying to bring up, you value them more than the person picking you up. That's crazy.
Yes. Right? So I tell people, shut up and listen. Just like this book says it. How this man says it. Anybody who owns a restaurant, this is supposed to be this guy, your number one mentor. He's doing it the biggest. I wouldn't even bother getting myself any other coach. Everybody's a coach.
Yeah.
But I'll go straight to the source. He's he's doing it the biggest. Obviously, you could learn from everybody. But why not? If he makes a conference, go to a seminar. Go where he's public speaking. If he opens a coaching program, go do it. Any book he releases, go buy it.
Proximity of the people that are doing it the biggest of what you want to do. Those should be your coach.
If he lives in X city, go visit that city. Go find out what was his first restaurant. Go find out who's his secretary.
Proximity, the people at the top.
You get me?
By any means.
Go find out who are his corporate executives. Go find out who could literally get you to meet up with him. Put you in the same room where he's at. Even from far. Even if there's 1,000 people there and he's one of the speakers there, put yourself in environments where you're in that same network of people. Because you best believe somebody in the crowd knows him. Has his phone number, something, or at least is working for him. Maybe he's a bodyguard that you got cool with.
That's why you sent me a video yesterday, and all I replied to that video was, go the extra mile. Because I feel as when we go that extra mile, even if we don't see fruits now, when you keep watering that plant, that seed that you sowed, you best gonna reap what you want. But it's how bad do you want it? Like, work hard in silence, let success make the noise. I'm so big on that because when you talk, your words are so powerful that you better back it up. If not, you devalue yourself by not backing up your word, you know?
But you see, that's the thing. That's my issue with people that I'm trying to help. They don't have alignment. Their thoughts are not aligned with what they say and what they do, if it makes sense. Yesterday, I actually uploaded something. Pretty much what I teach, they don't teach it in school. Thank you, God. I'm speaking to you from wisdom. I don't ask God what you ask God for. The dream car, the dream office. The dream home. I ask God, please, first of all, thank you, an attitude of gratitude. But please just guide me with your wisdom so I could accomplish my dream. And if my dream is helping other people accomplish their dream, give me clarity, because clarity is power. So I could give them that clarity. All I'm trying to do as a coach is give you clarity, to simplify the process, right? To help you see the initial, the idea, the vision, create the opportunity for you, but also let you see the Z, the reality, the outcome, the result. And to also help you, guide you with A, B, C, D. And whatever letter you're missing, I'm fill in the blank. Because I could tell already what letter you're missing. If I'm bringing you in the elevator as your coach, teacher, mentor, right?
Yeah.
We're going to go from A to Z on your vision, not my vision. My dream, I've been blessed. I love my dream. I love my purpose, which is helping people accomplish their dream. I've been leading by example. I've been able to accomplish all my dreams. And my biggest flex is to be able to accomplish the things that cannot be bought with money. For a person to have a coach, because I'm not just a simple, business coach. I'm also a life coach. Because how you do one thing is how you do everything. I'm trying to bring you wisdom in all areas of your life. If a coach is really going to help you, he's going to help you overall. If you're a basketball coach, you don't want to just help your mentees, your students, in the shooting or the dribbling, the passing. You want to help them in the mindset, in the game, but also outside the game. The leadership, the teamwork.
On and off the court.
On and off the court. Right? So if I see red flags on people, why not bring those red flags up?
Of course.
But if you give me that vibration, that energy, that I feel like I'm chasing you, and it be the pitiest people, bro. It be the people that be doing the worst, bro. It be the people that need the most help. It be the people that are the poorest.
What do you learn from that? I feel like those are the
you
people
can't help people that do not want to help themselves. Those people that they don't have their shit together, all you got to do is look at their hair. Look at their nails. You look at everything A through Z, literally, bro, we do have to judge people. Straight up. Because, believe it or not,
yeah,
if I'm going to let somebody coach me, they better have the results that I want. They better be not just simply talking it. They better be walking it. And they better just simply, see, I'll give you an example. Let's use even the material possession. To me, a person that has their dream car, but they only bought one dream car, to me, you haven't achieved anything.
You can't do it twice then.
If you can't do it twice, 3, 4, 5, or you haven't been able to do it for others, you still a baby in this game. You still can't back it up. That's like if you made a meal once. To me, you're still not a millionaire. A millionaire to me is when you already made one meal, you lost it, you made now 2. You lost 1, you still making more meals. But you already took $1 million losses. To me, you're not a millionaire if you haven't took $1 million loss. That's a flex right there. To me, you're not a multimillionaire if you haven't lost millions with an S. Make sense or no?
Yeah, how big have you risked?
Right? Big risk, big rewards. But understand, most people, if you're only able to get things for yourself, to me, you're not successful. If you got the Rolex for yourself, to me, you're not successful. You're successful when you could help another person get a Rolex. See, I bought cars for people in the United States and in Dominican Republic. Like giving a car to people. Most people cannot buy a car for themselves. But you want to know something?
What's up?
They have also bought me cars. Shout out to my business partner, Alex. Thank you, Alex. Love you, brother. Exotic cars. Alex haven't fucked me. I'm not gay. For that I know he's not gay. But you see, that's deep, the relationship. If it makes sense. Yesterday I sent them a video, but I'm going to play this video, which this video also applies to what we're speaking today.
Leadership must always value people. And why? Because leaders see more than others see, and leaders see before others see. So the question is, if I can see a bigger, better picture than you, am I going to use that for my advantage, or am I going to use that for your advantage? Am I going to use you to help me, or am I going to help you? People shouldn't be taken advantage of. The advantage that people should have is, as a leader, you lift them, you help them, you make things better for them. Leadership must always value people.
I'll give you an example. In this organization, the culture of this organization, it has to be leaders creating leaders. I would not invest a second on a student, mentee, that I'm coaching, mentoring, if I feel that person doesn't want to help another person. When it comes to women, most women are haters. They're envious. Well, that's in their nature. And women are so emotional that even if I help them become mentally tough and help them get their emotions right, their lifestyle, the way they look at life, the way they're wired, it's like a snake. A snake will be a snake. It don't matter how you train the snake.
It's in their habitat. It's
right?
in them. It's in them.
It's like our man, the one we play basketball with, he's going to be a negative motherfucker no matter what. And you see how quiet is he. He's the perfect example of a person that is negative. But somebody has to literally what?
Confront him.
Confront him. Because if not, he's going to basically get somebody hurt. Or he'll think that he could do anything the fuck he want to do there. Now, you're not going to come and bully other people. Come bully me, motherfucker. That's what a coach is. A real leader, when he walks into the conference room, there's 10 people, and there's one rotten apple, he's the one that literally face up the rotten apple and tells it how it is and gets the fucking apple out. If somebody got cancer and they don't take that cancer out, they're going to die. Right? Because the cancer is going to spread out to their whole body. It's the same thing. That's why, shut up and listen. That's why for me to listen to a person that really doesn't have what I want, the results I want, is very difficult. I'll use them as an example, but of the example of the person I don't want to be like. And most people don't understand that elevation requires separation. Now I understand why in sports, when a person has a coach and they basically are skilled players, you know, that they play the game, not pickup games, they don't want to play with regular people. Because their bad habits from regular people rubs off on the skilled player. Believe it or not. Make sense or no?
Yeah, 1,000%.
But the question is, why you need a coach? Can you answer me why you basically gravitated to a coach?
Why I gravitated to the coach, I would say so crazy you asked me that question. I feel like the opportunity presented, I spoke up, I created the opportunity, but the opportunity was also there, so why not grab it? It was like everything happened on its own time. I don't feel like I forced anything, I don't feel like you forced anything, but I also feel like when we collided, it just happened. For example, like yesterday, when we was also helping my brother, a person that we also gonna be partners with, I feel as if he walked by faith. And when you walk by faith, it's something priceless. When people trust God instead of people, your life is gonna be, there's no limit, there's nothing that could shamble that. Because even when we don't see eye to eye, or we basically have a little, or we see different ways, at the end of the day, we both know that we not only want what's best for us, but we also want best for the world.
Bro, my success, I'm gonna say it not one time, a billion times. I'm not a successful man. I measure my success by how many people I'm able to help, impact. Every time I've done something for myself, boast myself something, it doesn't fulfill me. Because I know I could get anything I want. Whatever the mind of a man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. I'm a man that I believe on myself more than what I believe on anything or anyone. And since I believe on myself so much, you know what's the thing that hurts me the most?
What?
When I see people not maximizing their potential. A waste of a talent. Due to them not basically working on their mindset. Their way of looking at the world. Because your mindset is your operating system. Just like computers, iPads, phones. If we update these devices, why we don't update our mindsets?
I got a question for you, Carlos. Why you need a coach? Can you reflect on the situation? I know you've told me you never had a physical coach, like you never had a physical, like how you're willing to help us, which I always thank you. But has there been a situation that you paid for like a coach and something that stuck with you?
Bro, this is why I say we all need a coach, even your coach, right?
Yeah.
We cannot be an expert in everything, right?
Yeah.
There's certain things that I don't know, that I need help myself, right?
Correct.
And also, we need to, just like business secrets from the Bible, secret number one, we need to be obsessively preoccupied with the needs and desires of God's children, right? Succeeding in business or life is all about making connection. Who, not how. How, it means I got to go and get the experience myself. But if I find who, that person has the experience, they're helping me get in the elevator with them. So they're going to make the how easier. I can't afford it? No. How can I afford it? Then I say, who has it? Who already afforded it? If I want a dream home, a mansion, my friends better be having mansions. I better go around and find myself some people that own mansions. Or find myself some people that sell mansions. Or find myself some people that work on mansions, that deal with something with mansions.
Your network is your net worth.
Right? Because to get into that community, I have to be an asset, something of value I'm bringing to that community. Because that's going to be a gated community. Same thing with a car. Why would I, if you want a Range Rover, why are you asking a person with a Honda how to get a Range Rover? To me, it doesn't make sense. You're going to notice that people that never had a Range Rover, they talk bad about Range Rovers. They're like, Range Rover, they're not reliable cars. I heard that. You heard, motherfucker? Have you had a Range Rover?
Have you experienced it?
Have you had more than one Range Rover? You get me? But you go and ask a person that had multiple Range Rovers, he's gonna what? Tell you, hey, I've had more than one. If I did it, you could have one. Oh, you want a Range Rover? Easy. Can you believe him?
Of course.
Why?
Because he done it.
He done it.
He lived it.
So, same thing when it comes to business. I've done so many business. But that's the thing. I don't want to put you guys in traditional business. I'm trying to help you guys work smart, not hard. I'm trying to help you guys work on the business, not in the business. I'm trying to help you guys become the business. I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman. When you work your personal brand, because the world's changing by the second. That's why you need a coach, because a coach is going to give you clarity of where the world's heading. He already went through that. Why would I basically put a person through, something that is obsolete in today's era?
Like you say, you simplify everything. A coach simplifies life for you. Life is easy. Like you always say.
Most people say life is hard.
Life is
But
easy.
why you think life is hard for people?
Because they say it's hard.
They didn't learn how to do what?
What's hard?
What's hard. If you know how to do what's hard, which is thinking, that's what I'm here bringing to the world. I'm trying to help you become a thinker, not a worker. You and all you guys were trained to work, to be workers, to look for jobs, to have a job or just over broke, to not raise your standards, to not question anything. See, since a little kid, I've been always a very curious man. I question everything. I question, why am I here? Why am I living? What am I supposed to be doing? What did God brought me to the world? Different questions that bring different answers. But when I basically answer all these questions and re-question the answers, they help me have more clarity. And clarity is power. My best coach is my inner voice, which is God speaking to me. God tells me, your dream is this. I listen to my inner voice. So I shut up and listen, just like this book. I shut up and listen to my inner voice, to my gut feeling. But most people, they don't understand that the biggest coach they have is God. Biggest mentor they have is God. Just listen to that inner voice, and God tells you what's right and what's wrong. Your gut feeling is telling you, be here, don't be here. Get out of this room, get out of this environment. Talk to this person, don't talk to this person. Sometimes I'm driving. And sometimes the inner voice tells me, stop, talk to that person.
That's crazy. I could relate to that 1,000%.
Sometimes I could be in a restaurant, in a place, and something tells me, say hi to this person. Just something simple. Hi. Or I see a kid, or it could be a boy or girl. I see an older person. Or I could see anybody. It doesn't matter if I'm with a female. I could be with a female, and I could see another female. If my inner voice tells me, go talk to that female, with that female, I don't care if that female gets offended or sees whatever she wants to see.
She gets in her feelings.
I don't give a fuck. I'll go, hey, ta.
Say what you gotta say.
I'm Carlos, what's your name? I don't know, something in me sent me to approach you, sent me to talk to you. By any chance, this is my God-given purpose. I help people accomplish their dreams. You got me? As a matter of fact, let me present this woman. Hey, exchange number. So she doesn't think I'm here trying to holler at her. I don't know if it makes sense.
Of course. Why you need a coach? It will also teach you how to pay it forward. Like how
Most people, they don't want to pay it forward.
Like how today, that's why I said I could relate, because Jeremy, I was seeing him, and then he was talking to me, and he said he actually wants to quit smoking.
Who's Jeremy?
Jeremy, the shooter.
He smokes?
Marihuanero. I talked to him one time. He said he was thinking about opening a dispensary. For real. People you let's think. And then I just recommended Outwitting the Devil, and we had a great conversation.
And that's so you can see, I would have never expected he smoked. Shout out to Jeremy.
And then it's
great guy.
I could relate to it 1,000% because this month I'm about to make 2 years sober. And it's the best decision I ever made. So, and then he said he got distant from God. A lot of conversation, but long story short is that I could relate to people that are going through those things. And when I could relate to them and bring them awareness, like you say, you don't want us to take the staircase. You don't want us to go through the same trials and tribulations that you went through. And that's sharing your blessings with others. And that's what a coach does.
See, I could thank my uncle, my family, that I was born and raised inside of a business, you could say. You get me? Because believe it or not, just being in the business. Remember, it's a difference between working on the business and, like, I literally did my years inside the business. You guys are lucky. Like, I literally, like, you know what's literally being from 9 a.m. to like 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. inside of a business? See, a lot of people don't know that about me. I literally did my time inside of a business. That's how come I outgrew that. Literally, right? By 16, even though my first business was at 14,
Yeah.
because when I opened my first call center, right, I was working on the business, right? I was still working with the Arabs, because my intention was to basically get equity. I was already financially good. I told them, I'm like, you already have X amount of money. I want to open businesses with you guys. I was already helping them open more stores in other places. So I was already getting the experience. Because since I was the biggest closer and the trainer of all the employees, I was the one that uplifted the stores. Because my energy, I was lighting up any room I go. A store without me, I was the one giving the stores momentum. I was that light inside those stores. Y Carlito, una línea to talk to Carlito. I could hire the most beautiful female, and the customers, even the guys, wanted to talk to Carlos. Shout out to Jahira. Jahira, I know you watch our videos. We got to sit down so we could chop it up. Jahira used to work with me.
Okay.
Right? So we could basically, everybody that used to work with me, hey, Victor too, so you could sit with me. Everybody that has worked with me, I want to sit with you guys so you guys could tell the stories about Carlos, how his character also, if I've changed. I've been the same guy, no filter, raw, what you see, bold, right? I treated all customers with respect, but I didn't let a customer do this to us either. I wouldn't spit on the customer. The Arabic? Will, we got to sit down. I got to send this video to Will. He used to spit on the customer. Some customer bring some bullshit.
Nah, I'll crash.
But he knew who to do it. It was like the short Mexicans that couldn't defend themselves. Shout out to Will. Will, I love you. But Will, low key, I didn't like the fact that you try to bully some of these guys that literally, thanks to God and thanks to them, literally, we are here where we at because of them. Mexicans are loose with their money. You tell them a price, okay. Dominicans, they go, you got me? Thinking they're rich. You tell them a price, they find everything expensive. Not all. Shout out to my Dominican family. Love Dominican. But a lot of Dominican are Dominicans.
Dominicans.
Right?
And that's the thing. You mentioned something key about you being raised with your uncle. It's that you did your time. Most people don't want to do time, bro.
People want that overnight success. And success was not overnight. But I want to play that video I sent you, right? Let me look for that video. Boom, 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 boom.
The Elon Musk one or
The old guy.
oh, okay.
You remember that old guy?
Yeah, alpha leaders. You got it? Taki.
Play it.
Believe is this one. Oh, just shut up.
If you're not gonna work, if you're not gonna help, do not complain about what ain't happening. Because you could be doing that. Just shut the fuck up. If you're not gonna work, if you're not gonna help, do not complain about what ain't happening. 'Cause you could be doing that.
Can you break that video down for me and for the world?
He said, just shut the F up if you're not going to do anything about it. Basically, if you're not bringing solutions, the problem, I'm a person that like to talk about the problem. Me personally, you go give your perspective. I like to hear the problem once. But then once we know the problem and we address it, okay, now let's solve it. So not just sit around and complain about it all day. Let's make a change. Let's make something happen.
It's crazy how your shirt says just do it.
I wear it for a purpose.
It says just do it, his shirt. Making a long story short, just do it. I'm all about action. But most people, they will never succeed. You know why? An idea is just a dream without execution. Execution means taking action. but not just taking action. I could give people as a coach the map, the massive action plan, and they still don't do it. But you know what I've noticed too? Most people, even if they want to do it, they're stuck around negative family members, negative people, negative environment, negative, just thoughts. Because the quality of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. Their mind literally is all over the place, if it makes sense. Look at this book, $1 Trillion Coach. Tim Cook, Bill's passion for innovation and teamwork was a gift to Apple and the world. $1 Trillion Coach has captured his tireless spirit so future generations can learn from one of the industry greatest leaders. That's Tim Cook, Apple's CEO. And that was what he said about this author, right? $1 Trillion Coach. The leadership playbook of Silicon Valley's. Silicon Valley's literally is one of the richest. That's where all these big companies are at. Apple, Facebook, Instagram, Okay. That's where Mark Zuckerberg and all these billionaires are at, running their big operations, right? That's where these old tech geniuses are at, right?
Silicon Valley.
You got me? For the CEO of literally one of the greatest, biggest companies ever made, Apple, to give that and to label a man as a coach, that says a lot. $1 Trillion Coach, I'm talking about, this is the coach of $1 trillion companies. Not because I just read the book, but I'm here leading by example that if your coach doesn't have a coach or doesn't basically walk it like he talks it, even if I don't have access to that coach, I'll buy his books so I could coach myself. But when you have a coach that you could pick up his brain, that's why I'm slowly learning that even for somebody to ask me a question, he who pays attention. Like, I'm not just gonna answer questions just like that. Because most people, they have an issue.
What do you think?
When you're too accessible, they don't value what you tell them. Right? So even my mentees is gonna be an issue right now. Me answering their phone call. And if the leader creating leaders that I'm creating, if they don't answer their phone or whatever it is, I'm gonna tell them, get them the fuck out of the organization. Oh, Carlos, who you think you are? Like, bro, sis, I'm here trying to help you. Not even trying. I have the formula. I have the success formula, the blueprint, the map, the massive action plan for you to basically go from A to Z. But everything starts with a coach. Then I help you build your character because you're weak on character. See, those people, they're weak on character. Stay away from low character type of individuals. Those are the people that will backstab you. Those are the people that will literally, after you do a billion things for them, they come with some bullshit. You remember the video we did, Why You Are Ungrateful?
Are you ungrateful? Yeah.
Are you ungrateful?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
When a person shows you one hair of ungratefulness, they'll do it twice, 3, 4, 5, a billion times. There's people that are wired to be peasants and do peasant work. I'm serious. Some people wired to work hard, to be depressed, anxious, stressed out, to be told what to do. This organization is not for everybody. I'm saying this on video. Why you need a coach? There's certain people that you don't need a coach. You need a manager. You need a boss. A person to tell you, do this, do that, and shut up and fucking listen. That's it. You need somebody to tell you what to fucking do. You need a person to be the pressure in your fucking life. Because you're so undisciplined, you don't have self-discipline. And self-discipline is one of the steps to riches.
Number 10.
Positive mental attitude. If you don't have a positive mental attitude, can your coach help you?
No.
Are you coachable?
What's
the number one thing a coach wants? His student to be coachable. It's sad. A lot of people, you want to help them, they're not coachable. saying it is one thing. But when you check what they say and what they do, some people are wired to have a 9 to 5. They'll never make it as entrepreneurs being independent. They'll never have their shit together. And it starts with the self-love. Look at their hair. Look at how they dress overall. Then look at their happiness. These people, it doesn't matter what you do for them, they'll still never be happy. Especially when it comes to females. And it's not all females. But I have to bring that awareness when it comes to females because females are very emotional. You got me? But I'm still going to treat females just like I treat a man. There's no special privileges. No, I don't care.
But one time you said, I recall you saying that you said that you make it harder for us men than the females you're helping.
Yeah, because male, the minute I put male through pain, they take action. They take they apply the attitude to take action to help people become business people. Like yesterday, you helped. Shout out to Mario becoming a businessman.
Yeah.
Right? Who the fuck has 2 jobs? Hey, guys, world, your coach is telling you the rich, rule number 1, the rich don't work for money. They have money working for them. Or the minimum, they use money to buy people's time.
One of the best things my coach has ever told me, with the grace of God, Carlos, he said, number 1 priority is invest in yourself.
But people say that investing in the stocks is the number 1 thing. I was coaching a lady, late 40s. She got into stocks late. I'm like, one thing I don't do is invest in stocks.
Why don't you?
Are you cool with it? Yeah, I'm cool with it. I invest into real estate, tangible things, land. The number 1 asset God brought to the world. Businesses, because from land, buildings, mixed use, retail locations, businesses, that's what I like. I don't invest into stocks, because stocks could be rigid. Look at Warren Buffett. He has my respect. Never depend on one source of income. Make investment to create a second source, a third source, 4th, 5th, 6th. So I'm here helping this lady transition from employee mindset to business investor mindset. I help her out. She quit her job. You know how many people I've helped? I think I'm doing something good as a coach because I'm leading by example. They see this crazy motherfucker, never had a job because he who works all day has no time to make money. So they understand my message. I recommend them all the book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, the Cash Flow Quadrant. I give them all the sauce. You got me? Because your coach is going to literally, it's like a mental doctor. He's going to basically prescribe the medicine that you need. Because people, the number 1 problem people have is a mental problem. It's a mental problem. People don't even have a health issue. It's a mental issue. Everything lands into the mente. Espiritualmente, mentalmente, físicamente, emocionalmente, financieramente. Those 5 pillars. So I help people, organize their whole life so they could be the CEOs of their whole life, right? So they could think for themselves instead of basically, be moved around como un títere by other people. Be told what to do. Be slaves. Sorry. Modern employees. Because the word
employee is slave.
The modern word
for slave is
right?
employee.
Because back in the day they used to hit people to do the work. Slave. Today they use mental manipulation, mental toughness to make you do what you gotta do. 5 days work, 2 days off.
That's not a life I want.
9 to 5. By the time you leave work, you're tired. You already wasted your peak hours, your peak time. The time you were supposed to be productive has the word product. What product are you creating? What product are you selling? Productive. Have a positive, productive day. Positive because you want to have a positive mental attitude. Don't let nothing or nobody ruin your day.
Since I need a coach, and I'm pretty sure there's people out there in the world that want to coach, what are some steps that you recommend that are that can't be bought with money that they could offer that a coach could see in them and be like, that's a good prospect?
They could bring me $1 trillion right now, and if I don't see in you something that tells me coach you, I wouldn't coach you. It's not that I'm not willing to share my blessings with you, with the person. But some people, they're not worth a second of your time. Their energy, their vibration, they vibe, they just, you get me? And I love everybody. I just don't like people. I love people. Because at the end of the day, I understood at a very young age, strangers make you rich, and we're all belong to God. So if I don't like you, or I don't like a person, I don't love a person, I'm pretty much saying I don't love or like God. If I bully somebody, I'm bullying God. Because I feel like everybody has God within. But same way you got God within, you also could let the devil get within you. And most people have the devil within them. Most people, if you're selling your time, you're selling your soul. Because I could buy you. As a matter of fact, bring your girl, I'll bet you anything. I'll ask her one question. What are you doing for a living? Okay, so you're working for X company? Okay, automatically. Okay, I could look at her with how she's dressed, her hair, self-love. I could sense her happiness. I could sense if she's independent, her inner peace, her time management. If you're working for somebody, you have no time not even to shave your pussy. Straight up, right? Mucho menos you're gonna have time to go to, you get laser on your pussy. There's levels to you know, shaveness.
To cleanliness.
You know what I mean? So, there's levels to everything. So, making a long story short, for me to coach a person, number one, I need to see they have a positive mental attitude. Number two, I need to feel like if I tell them the truth, they shut up and fucking listen. How the fuck am I going to be able to coach you if you're here, you know, going against 48 laws of power? Never try to do this to the master. Once you try to do this to the master, it's like a light bulb on and off. It's not that I go into my feelings. Well, how you do one thing is how you do everything.
It's a bad energy you give off. Like you'll do it in the long term.
Make sense or no? But positive mental attitude. I gotta see that you self-respect yourself. Because if you don't self-respect yourself, especially physically, sound health, how the fuck you gonna respect me? If you're low on energy, if you're a fat fuck, it don't matter how much I want to coach you. Health is wealth. I got to tell you, guys, start the gym first, bro. Work out first. Get some energy. Get your energy right. So you can have more mental clarity. You got me?
1,000%.
Right? Then what's the third step to riches?
Harmony in human relations.
Then what's the number 4?
Freedom from fear.
I don't want to coach a person that is in fear mode. That is afraid to fail. Fail first attempting learning. Face everything and rise. Fear.
1,000%.
Face everything and rise. Fear. Face your fear. Respect though, fear none. Number 4, what is it?
Freedom from fear.
If freedom from fear is one of the steps to riches, why wouldn't I basically tell the world, respect though, fear none? That's character, bro. Freedom from fear means I respect you, but I don't fear you. I'm not going to tell you this. My actions are going to say it. Don't wake up the lion within me. You might look at me like I look like a cat, but my heart set, I got a fucking lion heart set. I got eagle eyes. I'm a shark, though. If I see blood, one hair of weakness. It's not that I'm gonna do this to people, because I'm not in the. I'm all about uplifting people, bro. I'm all about wanting people to surpass me. Straight up. Never seen a person as a competition in any area of my life.
Why do you feel like that is?
I only compete with myself. What I was yesterday. That comparison, I understood at a very young age. We're all different. We all have different color, different body type, different hair, different eyes, eyebrow. We're all different.
Why you need a coach?
Why would I compare
True
myself
coach.
with somebody else? Why you need a coach? Because a coach is going to basically call you out on your blind spot. There's a lot of reasons why you need a coach. A lot of reasons why you need a coach.
He'll help you get to where you want to go. He'll help you get what you want. Most importantly, he'll help you excel when he truly wants what's best for you. It's like having a parent.
The best coaches are the ones who believe in you the most, challenge you the hardest, and care about you the deepest. Finding the right coach is about matching their expertise with your goals and ensuring there is a good personal fit. Well, people, you want to coach them, but most people that it's just they're not coachable. They think everything is a scam because they're still confused about money, right?
What else?
They're trying to just think like they know everything. You got me? If you know everything, why you need me for? If you know everything, why you don't have the results? If you know everything, why you got all the reasons why you don't have everything?
Other reasons why you don't have everything.
Right? If you know everything, it's a shame that we still got people around us that are still asking other people. Damn, you're lucky that you're not stressed out. A person around me that is stressed or is anxious or depressed, you're in the wrong environment. Especially as a leader that have people under you. I don't want those type of people around me, if it makes sense. Another book I want to recommend to the world. Notice, if I'm a person that is hiding stuff, why do I recommend books? Look at this book, Mentor to Millions. Failure is not fatal. We can choose to stand up on top of our pile of failures or be buried by them. Mark Tim and Kevin Harrington show us the mindset. See, everything lands in mindset. Focus. You see? But not just focus, and same focus. And action plan. We need to turn personal and professional failure into exponential success. Put your seatbelt on and get ready for an incredible ride. Inspiring, grounded, and immeasurable practical. See, Mentor to Millions. Secrets of success in business, relationships, and beyond. How you do one thing is how you do everything. If you cannot handle your personal relationship, can you handle your business relationship?
No.
If you cannot handle your business relationship, can you handle your personal relationship?
No.
So if you cannot have a good relationship with your coach, you need your coach more than what your coach needs you. You're a liability. Your coach is the asset. Your coach is the one pouring into you. You're the one taking away from him or from her. See, your coach is going to give you the map. A coach like myself is going to give you a massive action plan. Simple, 5 C's. Be your coach. You can leverage other people's experience. You can leverage other people's character. Because if your coach has a weak character, you best believe that the student has a weak character. Tough-minded leadership. If you become tough, you do what's hard. When you go outside, it's going to be easy. You're playing against LeBron and all these elite players. When you go play pickup games, they're going to make your life easier. Because when you're playing with them, they're going to make it hard. But anybody you play, you're going to be like, oh my God, this is easy. Cash flow. The blood of the business. Cash flow is money coming in, coming out. The number one reasons why business fail, apart from the leadership's mindset that is not growing, is because of cash flow. Sales is extremely important. Well, marketing is extremely important. If you have a product or a service or an experience and you're not promoting it, advertising it, marketing it, putting it in the right target audience, not the wrong target audience. Because you could have the best product or service, and you basically put it in front of the wrong people, the wrong prospect, the wrong client, the wrong customer. It doesn't matter how good your product is. See, McDonald's sells more burgers than Red Robin. They have more locations. They have a better marketing. They sell happiness. They sell fast food. You go to Red Robin, you want a burger, you gotta wait. McDonald's, 1, 2, 3. When I go to, not promoting McDonald's, but the few times I went to McDonald's, right? And they tell me, hey, something from your order is not right. No, I'm like, hold up. I'll come here for the fast food. I'll wait a minute. But there's a line? No. I'll wait.
There's one thing, I was watching a podcast, I wasn't on it that one time, and you said success loves speed.
Success loves speed. You got to move with a sense of urgency. And that's the thing.
Move with a sense.
The way I move with you guys, or with everybody, you got to want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe. Get rich or die trying. See, I said it, by 30, I wanted it to do everything I was going to do. By 17, I was already doing it. You get me? But the thing is, I started very, very young. So I'm not gonna lie to the world and think and say that I thought of that by 17 I was gonna be in the level I was in. The thing was, it was the man I became in the process. I was never doing it for the money. I was just so addicted to self-improving myself. And the perfect example, shout out to that guy, Sebastian, doing, the edits for the video, delegating, if it makes sense.
The marketing team.
Marketing. He just turned 19. He's making 20, 30, 50 grand a month. I said it, to make 50 grand at $5,000 a piece per customer, how many people you need?
To make how much? 50?
To make 50. If you want to make $50,000 and you're making $5,000, let's say in cash flow, how many customers you need?
10.
10. See, most people don't even know math. Man lie, woman lie, numbers don't lie. So making 50 grand a month, 600 grand a year is easy. But why I say it's easy? Because I know numbers. And also, whatever the mind of a man can conceive and believe it can achieve. Now you got to create a product or service around that $5,000. And then target those customers that are willing to pay that. See, all you got to do is be the bridge. You don't even got to be the one facilitating the service. See, I don't do the work. I never want to do the work. I'd rather make less and let somebody else do the work. I'd rather have 20 customers and instead of making 5,000, I'll make 2,500 and not do the work. Most people, they rather make 5,000, only have 10 customers and do the work themselves. See, mindset, guys. That's why you need a coach. A coach is literally going to simplify. Let me ask you a question.
What's up?
What's easier, to make $1 million or to borrow $1 million?
Borrow.
So why are people not doing it?
Wow. From my experience back then, ignorance is the most expensive thing.
What is easier, to save to invest or to borrow to invest?
Borrow to invest.
What is easier, to make $100 in passive money or to basically make $1,000 earned money?
What is easier?
Yeah.
$100 passive, but most people can't see beyond their eyes.
What do you think is easier, $100 passive?
Yeah, but
No.
I feel
No.
1,000, most people can't see
No.
beyond their eyes. No?
1,000 earned is easier
Than 100 passive?
for 97% of the people in the world than 100 passive. The thing is, 100 passive, it requires systems and process. It requires you to plant a seed, water that seed so it could turn into a tree. And then it requires patience. It requires you to trust the process, to fall in love with the journey, fall in love with the process. It requires faith. It requires walking by faith, not by sight. But $1,000 earned, that's security. That's instant gratification. So most people, they rather have the instant money. They like, for example, Mars. He'd rather have 2 jobs. He thinks getting money is doing more hours. Because his mind is trained to what?
Look for work.
Sell his time for money. He thinks time is money. If you work hard on yourself, you make a fortune. If you work hard on a job, you make a living. He's working hard on a job. That's why he makes a living. If you organize a garden, the butterflies are going to come.
Correct.
If you have what the cat wants, the cat will come to you. But if you have what the cat If you don't have what the cat wants, the cat's not gonna come to you. You gotta become that man, that person.
Attract, not chase.
Attract, not chase. Become an attraction. Why you need a coach? Because a coach is gonna simplify the road. A coach been there. It's not the same going with a person to Pennsylvania that already been there, knows the destination. He already know the address he's gonna put there, right? And he's gonna fall in love with the process, the journey, because he already did those 2 hours. But if you've never been to Pennsylvania with right, and you wanna go by yourself, those 2 hours you're gonna go crazy.
Most people don't think like that because everybody wants
I was gonna say next, but you're gonna go use the bathroom, go use it.
Most people don't look at it like that. How you mentioned one time, everybody wants a DIY, do it yourself kit. Or DIY.
Pain plus reflection equals progress. Look at this book, Ray Dalio, billionaire. Understand that people are wired very different. See, a coach understands that. A coach understands that we are all different. What did the coach tell you, meaning me? Do a personality what?
Do a personality test.
Did you do it?
Yeah.
What's your personality type?
It said.
There's a few books that you guys can read when it comes to personality.
It said executive.
Working with idiots, surrounded by idiots.
Your personality type is executive. Executives are excellent organizers, unsurpassed at managing things or people. Energy was 67% extroverted, 33% introverted. Extroverted individuals really enjoy group activities and value social interaction. They tend to be outwardly enthusiastic and express their excitement. And then mind was 47% intuitive and 53% observant.
So a coach helps you understand yourself a little more.
Gives you clarity, helps you gain clarity.
I'm gonna read this. As a result, I have learned that a lot that helped me and that I believe can help you. In fact, I attribute as much of my success to what I've learned about the brain as I do to my understanding of economics and investing. In this chapter, I will share some of the amazing things I have learned. When I started Bridgewater 2 years out of business school, I had to manage people for the first time. What he had to do?
Manage people for the first time.
Okay, so he was not in implementation.
Unification.
He was in unification, right? And then he literally got into what? Communication. And then in imagination. At first, I thought that hiring smart people, for instance, the top students out of the top schools, should get me capable employees. But as often as not, those people didn't turn out well. Book smart didn't typically equate to the type of smarts I need. Meaning, one of the smartest guys on earth, Ray Dalio. I told you last time, watch the interview with P. Diddy.
Yeah, him.
He's a billionaire. One of the best investors. Great guy. He's pretty much saying that if you hire smart people, book smart people, they're not good. Why A student work for C student, and B students are governmental employee. But you need also people that are street smart. People that have that different type of point of view, if it makes sense.
Correct.
That's why you need a coach. Because a coach already is not the same. I'm turned 34. You're 22, 23.
22.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying age matters. But the experience that I have in business, I could say I have 3 decades in business. By 2, I was already being babysitting in a business. So you know all the things I saw in business, all the little things. By the time I was 10, I knew the ins and outs of a business A through Z. By 14, I already was making one of my business, with phone unlocking, over $20,000 a month, over $5,000 something a week. And I was making less working with the Arabs. But why do you think I still kept working with them?
For my guess, the relationship?
The relationship. You get me? And also because I was basically looking forward for the partnership, getting equity. Because I was already getting from unification, commission from the people that I was basically recruiting. I'll get you to work for me, work with us, I'm going to get a percentage. right? Instead of paying you $15 per hour, I'll literally do a commission structure. I'll give you salary and commission. I'll give you base salary to get you through. And then I'll give you commission to get you out of your comfort zone. You know what I mean? And I'll feed you here and there a couple of fishes. But what you don't know is that I'm here. Even if I feed you, I'm still getting from those fishes. I'm still eating. Make sense? Mm-hmm. If you're going to get $10 per hour, right? I'll tell you, you're going to get $10, right, per hour? But you don't know that I'm getting from those $10 3. Make sense or no?
Getting PC, you're teaching others how to fish, but you're also...
Because at the end of the day, that's how business is. Succeeding in business is all about making connections. Next. Thank you for answering the question why you need a coach.
Thank you.
Vanessa.
Thank you.
Why you need a coach? Recognize that if the people who have the power don't want to operate by principles, the principal way of operating will fail. How you doing, Vanessa?
Excelentemente.
Okay, Vanessa, let's answer the question.
Okay.
Why you need a coach?
Okay.
Why you got me as a coach?
I hire you because I want more clarity and I want to be more focused. This is my issue now.
Keep elaborating. You got your time to shine, to speak. Now elaborate.
And then I just like, my mind sometimes is everywhere. You know, I just like, I see my mind so, you know, when you're not focused what I'm doing. Sometimes my friend, she told me, Vanessa, I speak to you and you're not paying attention what I say to you. And this is my issue right now. And I know you recognize that.
See, why you need a coach? Because a lot of you guys are battling mental. Understand something about the human brain. We humans, we have over 80,000 thoughts per day. Why you need a coach? Because a coach is going to give you clarity. And clarity is power. A coach is going to help you focus on the right thing. The right area. The right stuff. A coach is going to help you get your shit together. Self-love, happiness, inner peace, independence, time management. A coach is going to help you master your time, master your life. It's not time management. It's mind management. I'm here contradicting myself. Different books, different messages. But mind management, you want to control your mind. You know why the devil uses drug, alcohol, food, mindless scrolling, Instagram, Facebook, all these social media networks. It's so you could drift. Listen to the book, Outwitting the Devil, so you could understand me. Your ability, your success is going to be measured in direct proportion to your ability to focus. Once again, your success is going to be measured by your ability to focus, but not just focus. Focus on the right thing. A lot of you guys are, you think you got something good going on after yourself. But not every job is a good job. Not every business is a good business. A lot of you guys have businesses that I would never basically get into those. Not even if those were the last businesses on this earth. There's levels of businesses. You might look that some people are losing, but we're in the right ship. Money comes last in the list. But I'm going to tell you one thing. Imagine you become the business. 4 levels of value creation. You're not on implementation. You're becoming a leader, unification. Because you need leadership skills. Because as a leader, you have to create leaders. PIV, you got to pay it forward. But now you're developing communication skills. Notice, when you get in front of the camera, a coach is literally forcing you. Yeah. Not really forcing you, but like, putting you in a position where you could now play this video and you're going to see yourself mumbling. Blah, 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 blah. Right? Yeah. How are you going to succeed when you cannot even speak? So many beautiful female See, I don't look at beauty when it comes to a female. You could be the most beautiful female, and if you don't got brains, literally, we fall in love, we male, with the body. Yeah. But next level man, we fall in love also with the mindset, the mental. Next level man, we've also fallen in love with the emotions. We cannot have women bring bullshit to our table. We're too busy working on our purpose, our mission, our ideas. We fall in love, the next level man, also on the spiritual. We want a woman with God. I don't need a woman that drinks alcohol, that wants to be partying. That's why a lot of these guys have a lot of headaches. They go to a club, to a bar to try to get a female. They try to go to a strip club to get a female. You fucking dumb fuck. Oh, she gave me a lap dance. Oh, she gave you a lap dance. You throwing dollars, motherfuckers. You see, I've been to strip club. Shout out to Mr. Beast, close to this. Shout out to Jose Tres Palacio. Gave me a stack. What a lot of you guys don't know is that a lot of strip clubs, they'll have guys like myself that are friends with the owner. The owner will give me a stack of money just to influence all the other simps in there. You thought it was my money? No, it was the house money, you dumb fuck.
Oh, yes.
See, people don't know this. See, I'm speaking the truth. A lot of people don't know these things happen in these type of businesses. They'll have literally people like with nice diamonds, you know, nice jewelry, dressed to impress, different type of guys that they'll hire, or they'll have different celebrities to just so they could drag people. Because you know what's the male's ego? Who pops the most bottle? You dumb fuck. Some of these guys are getting free bottles. And you think that the more bottles you pop, the more women are gonna come to you. Oh my God, work on your mindset, bro. You got cucaracha in your mind. So you're such a low frequency individual, low vibration. Making a long story short, why you need a coach? Because a coach is gonna basically help you overall, mentally, physically, emotionally. It's gonna help you understand that you don't chase the money. Stop chasing money. Chase the problem and find the solution to the problem. See, your biggest problem, not just everybody, it's the mind. That's why mindset is everything. It's a shame. People even around me, y'all don't share the videos. Because you guys are too embarrassed that I probably embarrass you guys on a video. Because I told you guys the truth. Because you guys are low on principles, low on characters. That's why I teach character development. Why you need a coach? Because a coach is going to inspire, one who inspires dreams and motivates you to achieve them. A person who builds your character and potential through belief and encouragement. Someone who touches your life forever. That's why you need a coach. COACH. You need 5 C's. You need a Carlos in your life. You need a coach. Leverage a Carlos. Leverage my experience. How do we get rich? We borrow money, we buy assets. What are assets? Simple. The best investment anyone can make is on themselves. Start investing into yourself. Second best investment you can make is on another person. Pay it forward. You're going to notice that when you invest in people, don't look at it like people are going to betray you. Don't look at people like their competition. God is going to bless you more when you help others. Because if you go and bless 99 people, right? You best believe God is going to send you one person that is going to bless you more than what you bless those 99. Right?
Yep.
What else you want to say, Vanessa, while you work on your personal brand?
Okay, the thing what I say.
Who's not record is not remember.
The thing what I say I need the coach is because I need my personal development more. I need my ability to develop my skill too. Engage to my motivate. You know, they can motivate me in so many things because sometimes it's not like I feel like happy at all, but sometimes it's just like, you know, I need someone to engage me and say, Vanessa, you can do it, you know. Even like you told me.
I'm going to tell you straight up, if you need a motivation from a coach, especially
Yeah.
around me, you're in the wrong field. You're around the wrong guy. You gotta be self-motivated, guys. World, you gotta learn how to motivate yourself. You gotta learn how to inspire yourself. Stop what you're doing, design your life, get a piece of paper, answer this question. What do I really want out of life? What do I really want out of my life? And start just asking that thing. You best believe that the best person to answer that question is going to be yourself. That's why you need separation requires, in order to elevate, you got to separate yourself.
Yeah,
That's
but
why you need to do that inner work,
but
that deep work. Read that book, Deep Work.
When I say something about motivation, it's like, before I say I don't want to speak English, I just want to speak Spanish. And you say, Vanessa.
In my
you can
podcast,
do
you're going to
it.
speak only English. Your podcast, you could speak Spanish,
Yeah, this is-
English, Chinese, whatever you want to speak. But in my podcast, people, whoever's sitting here, if I don't like, if they're not going to speak the language I want to speak, they're not going to sit
gonna
here.
sit in there.
In my podcast, we do what I say. Sounds fucked up, but it is what it is. In your podcast, you do whatever you got to do. Because you have your vision. I have my vision. My podcast is all about, CMR Podcast Network is, obviously my network is my net worth. Relationships is my currency. Contacts are contract. Is where my podcast is to coach people, mentor people, to, help people in their mindset, their leadership, help people with the 5 C's. It's to talk about a little bit of everything, because everything affects everything. Talk about business, talk about personal. Carlos, but you're tailoring to a little bit of everything. You're todólogo on your podcast. Listen, I'm the branch. There's people that have their podcast, that they have their specific vision. My podcast is about the 5 pillars that finishes with the number 1 problem in the world. My podcast, I want to talk about la mente. Espiritualmente, mentalmente, físicamente, emocionalmente, financieramente. You get me? My podcast, it is what it is.
And I understand that.
You get me?
Yeah, you say you wanted me to speak the language you wanted me to speak. I'm fine for that.
Benefits of a coach. What else you want to say till you give a chance to the next person?
No, I don't want to say anything. Just
Okay, why do you need a coach? You need a coach because a coach is pretty much is going to help you accelerate your growth. Why you need a coach? Because a coach is going to give you personalized feedback. Why you need a coach? Because a coach is simply going to basically tell you the truth. You got me? It's going to tell you, hey, you don't look good in this podcast. You don't belong in this podcast. That's what a coach is going to tell you.
Thank you.
What else? Why you need a coach?
I needed a coach because for the thing I didn't know, he can tell me about my red flags and also give me ramazazos.
Oh, I like it. You see? Okay, I'm an actor. I'm also telling her the truth. A lot of you guys, male, female, why are you talking to her like that? See, that's why you don't grow. Because a coach is going to tell you the truth. You notice how she stayed competent when I told her what I just said? She didn't go into her feelings. Because she's coachable now. ¿Estamos en qué?
Crecimiento, no sentimiento.
Estamos en crecimiento, no en sentimiento. Meaning we're on growth mode, not in our feelings. So thank you, Emily. You got my respect for not taking it personal, especially on video. Because I'm using you as an example, right? But maybe this example could impact watchers, viewers, whoever.
Yeah.
You get me? So they don't go into their feelings when you basically, as a leader, creating leaders, you go and tell one of your homegirls the truth.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
If I'm your
100%.
coach and I tell you I'm stressed out or I'm anxious or I'm depressed, what are you going to say?
I don't want to hear those words from my coach.
Straight up. Oh, world, a man or a female is supposed to express themselves. Leaders, we're supposed to be competent, right? We could literally be battling a war inside. We're supposed to be así, tranquilito,
Yeah.
right? Especially in the personal level. Imagine a male and a female going out and a fight breaks out and the male starts running and he's scared, the female's gonna be like, what the fuck? Do I got a female? Do I got a little bitch? That's enough for the female to dump him.
Yeah.
I'm thinking this guy's gonna protect me. He fucking ran like a little bitch. And I'm still here, normal. Same thing. A coach in business, under pressure, he doesn't melt. Because he's the pressure. For me, it's a disrespect to say I have a worry. Or I'm worried about something. Or about somebody. That same energy I transmitted to my people. Tough-minded leadership. If your coach is hard on you, he's making your life easy.
Yeah.
If your coach is easy on you, he's making your life hard.
100%.
Right?
Yes.
What else? Why you need a coach?
Also, for the thing I didn't know, like for myself, my experience, it will be my English, a big one.
I don't teach English.
I know, but you also.
But I know how to speak English. And if you come with your broken English here, I'm not bullying you, but if you want to call it bully or the world wants to call it bully,
No.
we're in growth mode.
Yeah.
People that love you will tell you what? The truth.
truth.
People that love you will tell you, hey, Emily, you got to step it up. Why in your calendar, why you don't have 1 hour of your time to basically learn English? 1 hour of your time to literally read out loud. You take a book, open the book in any random page, right? Your coach is supposed to lead by example. Make sure that people understand the difference between fairness and generosity. Sometimes people mistake generosity for not being fair. For example, when Bridgewater arranged for a bus to shuttle people who lived in New York City to our Connecticut office, one employee asked, it seems it would be fair to also compensate those of us who spend hundreds of dollars on gas each month, particularly in light of the New York City bus. This line of thinking mistakes an act of generosity for an entitlement for everyone. Fairness and generosity are different things. If you bought 2 birthday gifts for 2 of your closest friends and one costs more than the other, what will you say if the friend who got the cheaper gift accused you of being unfair? Probably something like, I didn't have to get you any gift, so stop complaining. At Bridgewater, we're generous with people, and I'm personally generous, but we feel no obligation to be measured and equal in our generosity. That was a good example, and I opened this book in a random page. Pretty much, as a coach, what I do for Vanessa, I don't have to do it for you.
Yeah.
But what I do for you, I don't got to do for Vanessa. Or for any of the other girls. Or for any of the other guys. If I go the extra mile for you, that's none of her business. If I go the extra mile for her, that's none of your fucking business. Because a coach, it's not that I have preference. I help the people that want it the most. So if I do group business coaching, and I know as a group, you guys do not connect deep. I'm like, okay, let me see if I could do one-on-one. Let me call this person. Let me call that person. But then there's people, there's leaders creating leaders that create leaders. Because this organization is about leadership development. I don't want everybody to have access to me. But you best believe I do have access to everybody. Because we're different. Oh, who are you? Simple. Get the fuck out of my organization if you don't understand that. If I go buy a car right now to Fulanita or to Fulanito, their dream car, they were ready. Maybe you were not ready. That's why you need a coach, because a coach is going to know who's ready and who's not ready. The coach already knows who's going to play basketball in the starting 5 and also who's not gonna basically start in the starting five. The coach already knows who's gonna start in the starting five, but who's gonna be a bench player, but is gonna do more minutes than the person that he started in the starting five. Because maybe the one that's starting in the starting five already, after a certain amount of minutes, he's already tired. He doesn't produce the same results. His game just fluctuates. See, my game in basketball, after 1 hour of work playing basketball, my game in basketball goes like this, like a skyrocket. No, like this, like a plane. And then my game does this. Just like a plane, it has to go up, but then it goes down. So every day I reach my peak, but then I also gotta bring down. Because what comes up has to also come down. So after a certain time, when I start, my energy's on a different level. At the end, it's not that I don't keep my same energy, but my mind starts basically shifting into, hey, I gotta take a shower. Hey, I'm hungry. It's not that I'm lacking energy. It's I'm hungry. So when I'm hungry, yo me pongo medio. You wanna see another man? I'm a Gemini. I got a nice side and I got a bad side. Experiment me when I'm hungry. When I'm hungry, I'll send you to fly a kite. We could go out to eat all together. Fuck that. My food goes first. Straight up. Certain things I'm selfish. And I don't mind saying it. Oh, Carlos, Leaders Eat Last. I do got that book. I read that book too. Leaders Eat Last. Start with why. Simon Sinek. So going back, Emily, you saw how I could open a book in any random page and I could transmit a message?
Yeah.
What can you say to the world why you need a coach?
A coach is needed for the red flag you have. He also can help you to, like, creating plans to, like, fix it or make it better.
So when a coach speaks, you got to shut up and listen. Hard business truths that will help you succeed. Notice how it says the word hard on this book, right? It says the word business, which is spiritual, right? Truths, because the truth what?
Set you free.
But it'll make you what?
Happy.
You see? Because now you switch perspective. Pain is pleasure to me. Pain plus reflection equals progress.
Yeah.
To me, pain, I'm going to change it up. Pleasure, because I learned how to do what's hard. Plus, I reflect on that pleasure equals progress. So, business first, pleasure second. So, business plus reflection equals progress. Business is A, B, C, D. Always be closing deals. Help people get the right attitude so they could take action to become business people. Because they will never be free unless they become business people. Exchanging time for money will never be free. Time is not money. Time is priceless. You could get more money, but you cannot get more time.
Yeah.
Time is the most valuable resource.
Yeah.
People want that dream car, the dream home. No problem. It starts with the dream business. We could help you become the business. If you want a traditional business, we also got retail location where you could open up a business. Or no?
Yeah.
We're helping your mother. That restaurant, see, I'm not going to be inside the restaurant. And I got a percentage. But didn't I give you a percentage too?
Yeah.
Also, there's different people getting a percentage from that pie.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
That's how business structure deals are done. Where everybody eats. If you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, you go together. So why you need a coach? Because a coach can help you go farther.
Yeah.
You're leveraging his experience.
Yeah.
Share this video with anybody that needs a coach, mentor, trainer, whatever you want to call it. We go by 5 pillars. Start with the physical. See, everybody around in this organization is fit. We all team 6-pack. Every video, I'm going to show my 6-pack to show that I'm leading by example. Still need work on my 6-pack, if it makes sense. Right? Everybody in this organization is leading by example. We'd rather keep it quality than quantity. That's why the people we mentor, we're picky. People we coach, we picky. We're very selective. The video is free,
Yeah.
but my time is not free. My time is priceless. All these videos are on YouTube, all these episodes. And I don't sugarcoat anything, I don't filter code anything. But guess what? You do need a coach. Because even people around me, even being around me, they still need me to keep spotting up red flags as they move forward in the levels.
Yeah.
Are you the same person from the first day you met me to today?
No.
Can you tell the world? Give your testimonial.
I try to change for, say, a shy person and not look into the eye, a confident person that walks straight and look in the eye.
What else?
And my emotions. Before I cry a lot, and now I don't cry. I don't need to cry.
You're around the most confident men alive. How many people have you met with the confidence that I have?
Just you.
Why?
Why?
You know why most people are not confident?
Why?
Because they know low key they haven't put in the inner work. When you put in the work and you do the inner work,
Yeah.
you're gonna be the most confident woman or the most confident man. Because you being the most confident woman or the most confident man is not gonna take a hair away from my confidence. We could both be confident.
That's true. I didn't see the value of my inner work, of myself. So now you show me how to invest on myself.
So when I go and tell you, Emily, I'm not leading by example myself when it comes to the clothes. Because I said one thing. When I go buy clothes, my closet, you could barely fit a hair. I got more clothes than 99.9% of people. And when I change closet, I change everything overall. I've done it not one time in my life. I've done it over 10 times in my life. I've done it all. I'm not new to the siempre fresh, nunca stress. See, that phrase, I made it up. Siempre fresh, nunca stress. Most people are stressed the fuck out because they are serving two masters. I serve God and myself.
Yeah.
So when I give you constructive criticism, why you need a coach? It's so you could basically stand out. So you could level up. It's not to basically make you feel some type of way. I'm gonna be hard on you.
Always.
Because I want you basically to see before and after. Your hair, how it looks now. Because this is not a money problem. This is a mental problem. You get me?
Okay.
Como dice el dicho también, it's not the, no es la percha, no es la ropa, es la percha. Same thing. Make sense or no? Oh, but Carlos, who are you to tell her how to dress? How to do this, how to do that? You ask her that. I don't put a gun so she could be around me. Your coach is not putting a gun so you could be around him or her. Do I force you to be around me?
No.
She is the one that gets to pick the coach. I don't get to pick it. Okay, as the teacher, coach, I do get to pick my students too. You get me? But as a leader, creating leaders, if I basically put you to follow Vanessa, but Vanessa doesn't work on her leadership skills, will you follow her?
She doesn't work in her.
If Vanessa doesn't work on her leadership skills, can you follow Vanessa?
No, because is not living by example.
She doesn't lead by example. You get me?
Yeah.
And this is an issue that I don't want to go through overall in this organization.
Okay.
I don't want to basically because this is the thing. You could be under Vanessa, but guess what? If you put in the work more than Vanessa, you could surpass her. And instead of you following her, she's going to have to follow you. That's deep.
Yeah.
You get me? It's the same thing with Andy and Esteban. Not just because Esteban was older than Andy, but if a person, you know how many people I try to basically pull Andy to so they could basically connect with you and they tell me behind closed doors, they're like, yo, Andy's a little kid. But when I was Andy's age, by 23, by your age, I already had a woman pregnant, my first daughter. By 23, I was already balling the fuck out, bro. Like balling on a different level. 17, I already was balling on a different level. When I was 14, I already had 6 employees, bro. From my business. That's without counting the employees from the cell phone stores when I used to work with the Arabs. I always been a fucking boss. But I understood there's a difference between being a boss and a leader. A leader leads by example. A boss tells people what to do. Have you noticed I don't even tell you guys what to fucking do? When I'm going to tell a person something, I go, do the shit. I'd rather do it, hey, look, this is how this shit's done. Everything I say is because I've done it. That's what a real coach do. Make sense?
Live by example.
So shut up and what?
Listen.
Shut up and what?
Listen.
Shut up and what?
Listen.
Get yourself a coach. Follow us. Subscribe to the channel. Share the video. You got me? We're just trying to bring positivity, bring value. You got me? Bring wisdom, bring experiences. We're trying to teach things they're not teaching in school. In school, they're helping you or your kids or your people to become employees, work for corporate. You got me? We're here empowering people. So you could think for yourself. You got me? If it makes sense.
Yeah.
This is bigger than us. Am I right or wrong?
Right.
We're on a mission to help people accomplish their dreams. God bless everyone. Love you guys. Put a comment, positive or negative, and have a blessed day.